Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
Okay, you really changed that up today.
Yeah, point it here,
I
here
liked
and
it.
there.
I liked it, you guys. We have tons of tea to taste. I wanted a little alliteration today.
A little tea.
Like Kylie allegedly being sick of Jordyn Woods playing the victim. We're also going to talk about Jordyn's latest tweet that is causing a ruckus.
The ruckus is going to be in the comments.
Oh, it really is. I'm preparing now. Woods Warriors, you guys are going to really have a field day with all of that news. Plus, we're also going to discuss the fan theory about Selena Gomez's potential new man, along with a little Disney news.
Oh.
I know, isn't it? What a great day, what a great hump day with Harry Styles and, of course, Queen Bee, Beyonce. It's packed, so let's just get into it, starting with Kylie. So there is a new report from Radar Online where a source came forward and said that Kylie is sick of Jordyn's victim behavior. The source said that Kylie thinks it's, quote, pathetic the way Jordyn has capitalized off the scandal and makes Kylie upset. She's still making money off Khloe's heartache. But before you all start trashing Kylie in the comments, she's more so upset because she personally feels like she did nothing to Jordyn, and she feels that she even stood up for her against her sisters, which we did see.
We saw that on the show.
We saw that on part 2. The source went on to say, quote, all that Kylie wants at this point is for Jordyn to step back and take a look at what it is that made her who she is.
Okay, I have 2 things to say. One part is gonna upset the Woods Warriors too bad. The next part is really how I feel. Okay, so the fact of the matter is Jordyn was wrong, in my opinion. She lied. Right. They all have a reason to be upset. Who cares about the Kardashians' past but the people in the comments? Now, my issue with Kylie is I hated, Madison, the choice of words.
I completely agree.
That sounded like, girl, get back into my shadow where you came from. Nobody knew you before me, which I agree. Right. But Jordyn is literally taking a page out of the Kar Jenner's book and she's trying to make a name for herself.
I agree.
This happened. We're trying to move on, girl. But what is Jordyn supposed to do? Not make money and go away forever?
Right. And I also feel like every time we do try to move on, something happens. Like Kylie's going on this girls trip or Jordyn posts something. And I mean, literally go through the comments of Jordyn's Instagram. Yes, there are a ton of people supporting her.
Of course.
And rooting for her and cheering her on. But there's also a lot of people who are not letting this die, who are still bringing this up. But I agree, as far as those comments from Kylie, I do agree that Jordyn sometimes does play the victim role.
I agree.
Especially with this tweet that we're gonna talk about in just a few seconds. But as a whole, what else is she supposed to do? She has to make lemonade out of lemons, and she has to make money, and her life can't stop because she had one night, potentially more, with trashy Tristan Thompson. We can't hate on her for continuing to grow, flourish, and make money.
Exactly.
So a little bit about, I want to preface her tweet with something. So there was also a story this morning from Page 6 where a source came forward and shared how she was feeling about that Kylie Skin Girls trip. Now, the source made it sound like Jordyn didn't really care about it, that at one point, yes, she wants to reconcile their friendship, but overall, she's focused on work and not really what Kylie is thinking, okay? Then, like I said, in the midst of the morning tea, you guys, this is what Jordyn tweeted. She said, we need to publicize better headlines. Who writes the articles? Who decides what is posted on blogs, and why is there a new story every other day explaining how I feel about something I've never spoken about? So I believe that was in reaction to that Page 6 article, but I'm like, Jordyn, you keep the narrative going too.
Listen, I wish that Jordyn would come out and we already, girl, let me just
We've invited Jordyn to the table because honestly, I think here, especially because we have very mixed viewers. You know what I mean? We have really strong Woods Warriors, and then we have really strong Kar Jenner people. And I think her coming to the table to kind of clear up her social media behavior is necessary.
I think that it's very important for, I'll say this, I'll be selfish. For me, I would love for Jordyn to literally sit down. Red table talk, that to me was victimizing. Right. We're past that now. Months have gone by. I want Jordyn to rehash this for us from her own mouth right now. Yeah. This is what I think will be positive for her so that Kylie and the family doesn't feel like she's playing a victim. She doesn't feel like they're trying to push her into the background. We have a full-on statement from her because I feel like although I enjoyed Red Table Talk, it didn't really help.
I also feel like so much has happened since then.
I agree.
Where the initial events of what took place, like, we don't really care about that anymore. Like,
Honestly.
yes, you went to Tristan's house. You shouldn't have been there. Your legs were draped. It looked inappropriate.
He kissed her.
He kissed her. You left, and you didn't say anything about it. I don't think there's anything there that needs to be cleared up. I think it's more so everything that's happened afterwards. Like I said, all the subtle shade on social media. You know, Kylie's on a Kylie skin trip, and she's posting about her favorite skincare products on her Instagram story. Like, it's a two-way street.
I agree.
Jordyn is still being talked about in accordance with the Jenners because she's also feeding that narrative. And you Woods people are going to be upset, but I think that's still helping her stay relevant.
I agree.
She's definitely on her way to making a name for herself. Definitely people are starting to only care about her solo.
Absolutely.
But she's smart. She learned a few things, like you said, and she knows that as long as she is still in the same headline with Kylie or Khloe or any of the Jenners, it's gonna benefit her.
And y'all just spoke at the party, right?
Read through that tweet. Yes, she's trying to be like, who's saying this? I never reacted. But again, there she is reacting to a story that connected her to Kylie.
I wish that at the party when they met Madison, they made sort of like an agreement, both of them
at
respectfully,
Saucy's party?
to just not talk about it anymore. Because if they came to that agreement, girl, what else is there to talk about? Ain't nobody gonna be upset.
You're
you know what I'm
exactly
saying?
right. But yet, here we still are.
Here we are, girl.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Selena Gomez. So there's a fan theory going around. You guys have been DMing us, messaging us, that Selena has a new man. And honestly, it's kind of taken off. A ton of Selena fan accounts have been reposting this Instagram story. It essentially alludes to the fact that Selena's been MIA because she's dating someone who's also low-key and private. They claim to know somebody who is close to the situation. I saw that and initially was skeptical. I was like,
Girl,
fans are getting crazy.
This is another speculation, not confirmation moment, y'all.
Exactly. So I was like, I don't know. I don't feel great about it. But then, you Selenators, I can see why
Come on, Selena.
Selena and Taylor are best friends because the fandoms are very similar. Found this Instagram picture from a few months back from this guy. His name is Josh Golden. He actually just goes by the name Golden, no E. He is a musician as well. And so, I mean, of course he didn't tag Selena in that picture, but it looks like Selena.
It's looking like if it's not her, that's a very good doppelganger.
Exactly.
Give her a coin.
Exactly. So, I don't know if this means anything. Selena could have met this guy at church. They could just be friends. She could have met him at the coffee shop. Like, it literally could mean nothing, but Selena fan accounts and Selenators are freaking out about this, and so we just wanted to fill you all in on the discussions that are happening on the internet.
I think I would be very excited to see Selena happy, but like I said this morning on the morning tea, I still kind of feel like there's that little bit of like he's a smaller musician.
Right.
She's Selena Gomez.
You're a little worried about clout chasing.
Just a little.
Just a little.
I don't want it to be, you know, Golden has been around for a couple of years, more than a couple of years now, and I want to see good in him.
I agree. I'm cautiously optimistic. Of
Yes.
course, I love, you know, we always said we didn't want to jinx it. We loved her with Niall Horan. But if this guy really is low-key, likes to stay off social media, kind of stay under the radar, I think that's what Selena's looking for.
I agree.
So I would be for it as long as the intentions are good.
Hashtag Goldina.
Exactly. Goldina.
Goldina.
Let's get into that Disney news a little bit, starting with Harry Styles.
Ooh.
He is in talks to play Prince Eric for the live-action Little Mermaid. I'm so excited.
Same.
Last we heard about this, it was between him and Noah Centineo. But now, according to several reports out there, there's a ton, Harry Styles is actually in negotiations for the role. I read somewhere he really wanted to play Elvis, but we know that went to Austin Butler.
Let him keep it, girl.
So now I think that's where Harry's coming in with Prince Eric. Everyone online was freaking the F out.
Yep.
And I'm actually for it. I am for Harry Styles.
Yes.
He's got the hair. We know he can sing. He kind of has that like mysterious Prince vibe.
Exactly.
Which I like. The only thing I said in the morning tea was like maybe a little buffer because I just feel like, you know, Prince Eric is like on the boat and he like pulls ropes and he's just like a man with his dog. But Harry Styles has acted before and he's super talented.
Harry Styles is stellar. He's very stellar, and for me personally, the most exciting thing about this is we've got Halle Bailey, she black, Harry Styles, he not black. Give us the interracial ocean romance fantasy that I need. I need it. I'm ready.
That would be an iconic Disney moment.
And they can sing. That's important.
That's the key.
They can sing.
Everyone was so upset about Halle Bailey And our biggest thing was like, can she sing?
Do you understand what them vocal cords do? I can't do that, but she could do that.
No, I looked up some videos of her and I was like, you know what? Everyone needs to calm down.
She's going under the sea,
She's
and y'all could go
going
with her, or
under.
you could stay on the
She's
shore.
gonna sing Part of Your World in a way that I don't think any of our brains are ready for. So
Okay.
just prepare. And Harry Styles would be a great addition.
Absolutely.
Last little piece of Disney news. Beyonce released her music video for Spirit.
Whew!
I don't know. I personally wasn't even expecting her to drop a music video. So
I
this,
was.
Really?
Everything about The Lion King, everyone is making it about Beyonce, which is fine.
Okay.
I've definitely felt like out of the entire cast, Beyonce was going to
Yeah,
be the
that's
one
true.
to take the musical lead.
She really has stepped into that
Yes.
role. But honestly, you guys, the video is so amazing.
She
It's
is
really
smart.
cool. The concept, great. It includes, of course, some clips from the movie, but
Yes.
it's still like that Beyonce creative,
Yes.
the looks, like I said, the outfits, the choreography, and Blue Ivy makes her debut. Well, she's been in other things with Beyonce, but
Can I-
for me, her Disney debut.
Can I talk to the Beehive real quick?
Yep.
Beehive, I really want to commend y'all on this moment for Beyonce. And the reason why is because, of course, The Lion King is like an African-esque type of moment. And I felt like in this particular music video, Beyonce highlighted black people, but black people of all shades. Not
Yes.
just light-skinned people, but people my skin color and darker. Very important.
Very important. I just really, all the different outfits for
Right?
me was a highlight. Like every piece worked perfectly.
Absolutely.
Worked perfectly. And Blue Ivy is so cute. She's getting so old.
Girl, Blue
I
Ivy is,
feel old. I remember when Blue Ivy was born.
that's a little diva.
She is.
I'm ready. Come on,
She's
Blue.
coming. She's coming. She's gonna be right following Halle Bailey's footsteps. I can feel it.
Ooh,
I can feel
yes.
it. All right, you guys.
Yes.
It's time to let us know what you think about everything we talked about. What is your reaction to Kylie Jenner allegedly being sick of Jordyn's victim behavior? Do you think her tweet feeds into that or proves she's over the drama?
What do you guys think is going on with Selena's love life? Are her fans onto something, or is she still enjoying the little single life?
I don't know. And finally, what are your thoughts on Harry Styles playing Prince Eric and, of course, Beyonce's new music video? Let it out down below, you guys. Make sure to tune in to the Morning Tea, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know you rewinders are going to have a lot of thoughts about this Jordyn Woods news, so honestly, the Morning Tea would be the perfect place for you to come.
I agree.
Because we can exchange opinions right there.
Oh,
also,
yeah.
don't forget to shop the Hollyscoop store. And of course, subscribe and click the notification bell. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye guys.
guys.